3, 2, 1, live. All right, here we go. We're dropping this liner. So I'm gonna do a really detailed instructions on how to set the liner in the vinyl liner covered stairs. So we got our groundwater all timed out down there. We had a rolling geyser come out of the bottom of the hole down there. All right, let's go. Let's drop this liner. Right about now is the moment where we will cue the Incredible Hulk montage. Get a little strip of cardboard for my protection. Okay. All right, I'm going to take my knee pads off. I personally do not like to have anything made of metal on me when I'm handling a liner. It's truly why I wear some of the clothes I do. It's just because, you know, your belt, your zippers, your buttons, all that stuff isn't good when you're literally laying on a liner installing it. Incredible Hulk time. Ready? Oh, they rolled it loose, so this could be one that everybody gets a good laugh at me on. Bear hug it. It's because it's rolled up funny. Thanks for the nice tight roll job there, Vinyl Works. Can't always get what we want. All right. So I'm going to have you kind of pull one side while you're holding the phone. I got to pull it this way just a little bit. All right, you able to hold this side? This looks like a Friday afternoon special. Ready? Beautiful. All right. You can let go. Okay, let's see. So, first thing I do, I go right to the top step to make sure it's made properly. Check all my pockets, make sure they're all welded together properly. So, it's a good chance to point out the difference in pockets between a Merlin liner and a Vinyl Works liner. You know, Vinyl Works makes it easy for you to put the liner. I think I should put my shirt on because I don't want anybody making fun of me. All right, let me get my 3 rods. Nice and easy. Look at that. That's the difference between Merlin and Vinyl Works right there, is their stair pockets. Always a fight with Merlin. Yeah, I love Merlin's patterns. I just hate the way their stair pockets are, and a couple other things that they do. But yeah, bouncy house. So yeah, these little stair rods, it's kind of like a belt loop in a way. It's not supposed to rain, is it? It's weird. It feels like it. You know, they give you a little bit of. It's a lot easier. Huh? Weathersfield? We're on national news? Why? Why? Yeah. Really? Why? The town of Weathersfield just had to be the one, just had to rebel? It's not funny how people just have to be that way. It's like, nah, state cop, state cop dies. I don't need to hoist. I don't know. I mean, that's just. So Weathersfield, Connecticut is on the national news because of that. I think Fox picked it up. The town meeting tonight at 7:30. Maybe I'll go. You're gonna go to the town meeting? Yeah. To vote that they fly the flag? No, it's just it's like talk to the council. You got like 3 minutes to talk to them. Oh yeah, I've seen Cassidy Campbell do that down in Dallas, Texas. What's his name? Like Alex Stein. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know Cassidy Campbell? No. All right. All right. So I take my first step here. Kind of just get it up in there. Now, what I do here is I get all my clips kind of laid out so I can kind of move efficiently and just kind of lay them out. I know that each stair gets 5 clips. So lay those all out. And then these 2 for up top. Okay. So we'll start over here on this side. So what I do is I kind of I feel my hand underneath here, and I kind of fit the liner where it would want to naturally be. And that's kind of my starting point. And always check that rod, make sure that rod's in a good spot. Put your little clip on, push the rod nice and tight to the wall. And then I put this little piece of cardboard here so that the chuck of the drill doesn't roast right into the liner. I'm definitely feeling raindrops. That's crazy that it's going to start raining right now. It was a beautiful day all day today. Looks like it might just miss us though, huh? You're not too worried about it. Says we're clear. Yeah, that other mic's charging. If you wanted to wear it or not. You're talking a lot of good commentary, and I don't have you mic'd up. You think so? It was with Jessica, right? Yeah, we're gonna find out. See, I'm actually not even using my drill. I'm using my impact drill. It actually doesn't even have a chuck. This could be the quickest I ever did a bottom stair. Huh? What? Oh, yeah. Fastest stair rod assembler east side of the Mississippi. One person left a comment and they were like, east side of the Mississippi? There's like half the country left. All right, so now that I got that all in, I want to check again to make sure that my pockets are right where they need to be. And I can make any little adjustments on the liner before I bring it up to the next step. So I can tell I'm a little short to the left here, and the liner's a little bunchy, so I got the room to tweak that. All right, so what I'll do is I'll just kind of bring this down like that. And now I got to make some duck squares, which Mason was trying to make for me earlier, but shut him off a couple times. So it's just 3 layers of duct tape that we do. We stick it over those screw holes. At least this isn't like rain that's going to hurt us. If anything, it's kind of good. Little mist on the Mickey down there, you know. Huh? Yeah. Natural pond water. All right. We're good. Now we can move up to the next step. So shake off any little stuff that might have fallen. So again, take your hand, feel for anything before you're gonna cover it over. Just check it, you know. So bring that up now. It's getting a little tight here, so I always just take this up and I just kind of lift it up, just to take the weight off, so I'm not pulling on the liner too hard in that spot. And then we'll move on. All right. So left to right, that fit pretty good. Now let's see how we're fitting as we come in. Looks like it's pretty decent. Check my stair rod orientation. Get my clip. Nice. Get my cardboard. All right. I'll come over here to this side. See how my pocket is. See how I like it. So far, so good. Using my knee. See, I'm using my knee to push. It's a nice little trick. Yeah, sun's coming back now. That was just a quick little cooler, kind of like Florida. Oh man, they're backfilling and filling that fiberglass pool today. I'm so nervous about that. Yeah, it's just the only thing that I wasn't fond of was the type of caulk that we were using on the top on the skimmer. We were using Lexel, which is good stuff, but it was so hot that day and it was just getting all runny. So when we put it in, it was like oozing down the wall. And but I went back afterwards and I cleaned it and re-caulked it, or re-siliconed it, I mean. So hopefully that'll be good, you know. All right, duck squares. Duck squares. Ooh. See, I'll just little tidbit. Like even with the duct tape is so sticky. So like when you stick it down on the concrete and then you pick it up, look at all the little rocks that just stick to the duct tape. So these are little things you got to be careful when you're working with liners, that you don't track that stuff into the pool while you're working. So that way you're not draining water to take a rock out from behind the liner. Again, you just do the best you can. You try the best you can. Stay conscious of the things that can go wrong. And execute. It's all about execution. The executioner. No, we weren't recording then. I deleted the live stream because it was the service was terrible. And that's why like I'm not live streaming right now. Yeah. I don't even know like what the bars say on the phone, like if it's good or probably like 1 or 2 bars, right? Yeah, you can't even see it. You can't see me. You can't see me. How we looking? That step came out pretty decent, right? All right, so now we're coming up to our top step. You know, again, we take the pocket and we try to fit that pocket in where it wants to be. And then bring our rod up and in. Hook it and clip it and screw it. And then duck square it. I'm just mind blown on the groundwater here. So we can point out the fact that when we got here, we unplugged that groundwater pump to time how long it took for the groundwater to come back up. And gosh, it was like 3 hours before I even saw a trace of water at the bottom of the pump. So it's like, we're good to go. But that was the difference in coming here on Friday, or what day did we come here? Saturday? That was the difference coming Saturday, draining all that out of here, setting that groundwater pump so that we came here. It was a little drier. You know, when you can, you know, draining it and setting that groundwater pump can be a very handy option to have. You know, don't get me wrong. I mean, they don't always dry out. You know, sometimes that groundwater just keeps coming and coming. But we got a water truck coming. Oop, fumbling the screw here. Is that the water right there? Sounds like a water truck, no? I hope they're not here already. I guess I hope they are. I mean, we're just gonna go for it and start putting the customers' hose in the pool, because they were just doing 2 hoses with the, or 2 loads of water rest hose. So and being that we timed it and we know what we're working with, so we don't have to wait for the groundwater, or I don't even know what I'm saying. We don't have to wait for the water truck. I think that bird is dead. I think there was some sort of squirrel or something living in there, man. The bird was like, that was sad. He was like, literally like, ah. Yeah, like, I felt bad for him, man. I don't like this. I don't like to see an animal suffer like that. Oops.
I think squirrels kill
Could have been a snake, man. Spider? Nah. Alright. Clip off these screws. Looks like this liner is going to fit pretty decent on these stairs, man. Bravo, Vinyl Works. Another job well done. Alright. Let me get some liner lock, because we're going to have to liner lock all these corners. So we're going to be going through a lot of liner lock. Luckily, I have a lot of liner lock. See? Little rock I just found, almost ready to fall in the pool. Okay, we got Big Red. We're all familiar with Big Red. All right. That's nice. Nice and tight. I like that. That's a nice fit right there. Now, and we did take the time. Again, this is why I don't wear pants with zippers and buttons and all that stuff. Sorry to make a big deal about it, but this is why. This is why all those years I fought the right to wear my basketball shorts. Whew, I just hit my funny elbow. Or my huh? What? Yeah, man. Hit my funny elbow. What do they call it? The funny elbow? What did I call it? A funny arm? All right. Let's see. It's a little bunchy here. Wants to come over more. That's nice. Yeah. A little bit of water. All that'll come out with water. All right, let's see here. This corner looks good. We just need to liner lock it in here. Sometimes it's tough to get the liner like just perfectly in these 90 degrees. You can usually get it pretty darn close. Like I got. Okay. A little bouncy. Yeah, it doesn't always go in just perfect. Yeah, so let me see the phone there, bud. We're gonna do our best to there we go. Well, that ain't the prettiest view in the world, but it gets the job done.